To be fair, Panos, you're not particularly friendly toward banking systems as well, right? Because you
That's
have a tweet, like literally, this is the first tweet that I saw pinned on your profile when I checked your social media. And the headline is awesome. Why I am here and what motivates me to build in crypto. And then I'm just gonna read this out loud. Growing up as a teenager in Greece during the 2008 financial crisis, I saw our economy crushed. Fair point, right? This global financial crisis, every single country suffered. Bank collapse. Of the next 10 years, everything went downhill. Bank collapse, capital control, blah, blah, blah. A very, very, very dark time. I agree. And then here's what really surprised me. Even now, banks in Greece are a cartel squeezing everyone dry. Let's talk about that.
yeah.
Are you talking about European Union banks specifically, or Greece, or just banks in general? What? It's a cartel. It's a dangerous statement in these times. You know what I mean? People are no longer free in their definitions based on what's going on social media. I'm kidding, of course, but talk to me about banks in Greece being a cartel.
I would say generally, I mean, the whole global banking system, I would describe this as a cartel, especially
Mm-hmm.
because if you select the SWIFT and like being owned by the top banks, like, JP Morgan,
Mm-hmm.
HSBC, like, Citi, like, there are like five, six top banks that basically control the whole system. And they actually, for example, benefit from all the other smaller banks and institutions that basically the 99% pays these top banks to like with correspondent banking system, which like is decades old and needs like a huge upgrade. But still, I mean, they if we change that, then all these top banks will lose this huge profit. We're talking about like many billions of dollars. But talking about Greece specifically, I mean, for example, there are like four main banks here in Greece, and basically, yeah, everyone is like connected together. They like when they put like new fees. I mean, they do it all together, so that means something. I mean, you know that they are like in contact despite being competitors, like in the
Mm-hmm.
front end, but in the back end, we know that they're really communicating, that they're really just working together to just destroy people's and
Mm-hmm.
business lives, because that's what they do. I mean, they just put more restrictions, more control, and they just as I said, like they squeeze everyone dry.
And an example comes to mind. I recently read just an article. It's not a confession. It's just a post from a girl or a woman, not specifically sure about her age. She came to a bank in Switzerland, which I mean, not European Union per se, but a European Economic Union, right? It's a huge part of that. And she said she had 10K, not francs, but euros, and she wanted in cash, and she wanted to put them to her bank account. She wanted to kind of, just have them in her bank account. The bank refused. I'm not sure what bank that was specifically, but somewhere in Geneva. She said the bank refused and said that they are very likely to call the police because nobody should have that much cash on hand, and that it looks criminal. So, and this to me, when I moved to a European Union, this is crazy, because I come from what people call a developing country, Belarus, and it's much easier than that. It's not a problem to kind of come in and put a lot of money in the banks, and it's not a democracy per se, if you know what I mean. So it's not, I wouldn't call it a very free country. So banks are still very regulated, and it's a huge, tight regulation over literally every aspect of our lives. And so this is insane to me. And you mentioned that in your post as well. To swipe your card, to pay for something, you have to, or to get some cash from your own credit card or debit card, you have to pay extra for literally everything. And now I have a bank that charges me extra if I do more than 20 transactions per month. And that's like insane to me. If I buy coffee every single day, just coffee, right? Here it is. If I buy coffee every single day, it means that on every 20th of every month, I will be charged extra for this cup of coffee. And that's
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
horrible. Yeah.
talk to me about that. When did this all go so wrong? Why this is happening? Explain that to me, because my background, where I grew up is very different, and European Union and its banking system is just. I'm very curious about that. Is it happened because of the financial crisis, or is it because of the economy and they're trying to cash in on literally everything? Talk to me about that.
I think I would say like, the financial crisis. I mean, we know why it happened. It was again the, big institutions' fault. I mean, it was
Yeah.
not like the citizens' fault. So we know, I mean, what happened is, because.
But that was in the U.S. in the first place. Should we blame the U.S.? I'm kidding. Obviously, kidding.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be canceled.
I mean, everyone. I mean, when like especially banks that have power, I mean, they see like someone else like doing something else. I mean, they will copy it. So I mean, it doesn't matter where it came from. It matters that everyone did it. Everyone just was very greedy. They were basically corrupt and tried to like squeeze again everyone dry without caring about what will happen next.